Gray. I'm 33 years old, and I'm a producer slash writer slash rapper. I always liked music. I mean, I think like most people, but you know, hearing stuff on the radio, I always listen to music. I remember the first album me and my sisters bought together because, you know, that's when CDs was like 20 bucks. Bones, East 1999 Eternal album. I'm not used to not hearing music. My dad has a ton of records, has a ton of CDs. And my family just a big music family, like, so I've always been into music. I really got into it like in 2000. I always was, you know, play beats on the tables and lunch tables, and especially at school, I was the dude that did the beats for the people rapping. So that's as far as I can remember. In 2000, my dad told me that I can get. I had two options. I had two options. I wanted either a beat machine or 2 turntables and a mixer to be a DJ. So I picked they were both 200 bucks. I picked the beat machine, and I've been making beats since I probably wrote my first rhyme in 97, 98, and it was to Lux's Money, Power, Respect instrumental. That's the first time I remember writing a rhyme to like a beat. So yeah, 2000 was when I was, first started making music, beat machine, and I had a keyboard, and I was using this program called Cakewalk. I found some CDs with those old beats in it, and they were trash. They were just, I mean, because I didn't know how to repeat the stuff, so I had to play everything through the whole song. It was crazy. And I got into the band in 2000 also, so that probably made a difference too. Marching band, I played trumpet, and that helped me with, I guess, arranging songs. A lot of my songs are arranged like marching band arrangements, so that helped me, I think, with my arrangement and how I wanted to, you know, play with music. And then I went to Iowa State, got this program called Fruity Loops. It's like it's a program you use to make beats. No hardware, it's all software. So I was able to use that, and I've been making beats on that program since 2002. I haven't used it in a while because I got this thing right here, the machine. Just making beats because I used to, you know, my beats weren't that good, so I didn't want to write to them because they didn't do anything for me. Me and Ben, the co-founders of Start Lineup, I saw a bunch of rappers on campus, and I was like, I can do that too, or I can do it better, or however you want to, you know, put it. You know, I feel like I can do it what they do. So I started doing that. It was just us two, the Start Lineup, and then Steve came along, and Q, and 6 other people. We were a big crew. I for real started rapping in 2003, 2004. But the first time I recorded vocals was in Lou's dorm. We recorded Rum and Coke, one of our popular songs. So that was probably the first time. That and Ladies Free Before 10, we had an old song called Ladies Free Before 10. Those are the first 2 songs. I think when I wanted to, you know, share it with people is when I used to let just my immediate friends, immediate group of people that I hung out with listen to it. They were like, this is dope. So I'm like, you know, it's only, and not trying to brag, but they, you know, they kept saying this is good, so you put it out there, and I was like, eh. But the more they kept saying it, the more I was like, maybe it is good. And the more I kept letting people hear it, and outside people started listening to it, like, this is good. So that's when I was like, maybe I can do this for real. I try to keep the mindset of it staying a passion and it just being a quote unquote hobby, because I feel like I think that's when the music comes out the best, because I'm not putting pressure on myself to put it on SoundCloud, see if I get 100 likes or 100 clicks or whatever. I try to keep that mindset of it's just a passion, because I think once you start trying to make money from it, or trying to let a million people hear it, you forcing it, and art just don't come out like that. Art doesn't come out as good when you put that much pressure on yourself. But when I do it for real. I don't like just, when I'm messing around and making music, I'm not just like, no, it's just a hobby. It's a hobby. The mindset is a hobby, but when I'm doing it for real. I have a ton of favorite artists, a lot of artists that I do listen to for real, or did listen to at the time when I first started making music. It didn't really influence my music because there was a lot of Bone Thugs, a lot of, you know, Bad Boy in the Family, you know, a lot of old Death Row artists, and I wasn't about that life, so it didn't influence me per se, and it might have subconsciously, but I don't think it. You know, sometimes you can hear people say Tupac influenced me or Biggie influenced me, and you can hear it in the music. And for me, it wasn't like that. But I think the older I got, you know, I started listening to more quote unquote conscious underground rap. I think I started to take more from them because I was able to relate to it, and it was like, okay, I want to say what they're saying, but from my point of view. Little Brother is one of my favorite groups. Tribe Called Quest. I can go on and on. Shout out to the Star Lineup, and it's one of those things where, you know, we'll probably always be the Star Lineup. So yeah, but I have been working on something. I've always done stuff in the group, and it was easy to make songs because, you know, I write a verse, Steve write a verse, Q write a verse, and the song is done. But now I'm working on a solo project, and it's super hard, harder than I thought it would be. I never thought I could make full songs because I was always in the group. So once I started getting more familiar, more comfortable with making songs, you know, I just decided to make a solo project. It kind of just happened. I wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna make a solo project and started, you know, writing it. The concept was crazy. It was all over the place, and I finally brought it down to one single point. It's gonna be called About the Author. That's what it is now, and it probably will. The title will stay that, About the Author. And it's about me. I'm not the type to open up and talk about my feelings and past and all this stuff. So I think that'll be a good thing or a good way to say this stuff. Each song is about a different relationship I've been in. So it's dope. It's all true at least from my point of view. That's coming out soon. I don't know when. I get it now when artists say coming out soon because it's so many stuff that goes on. You know, the mixing and getting different people on the songs and recording. And I'm pretty much, I wouldn't say I'm doing it by myself, but the bulk I am, and the bulk I did do it by myself. So it's a lot more work. So I used to hate when artists say coming soon, like, is it ready or not? But now it's like, I get it. So that's coming soon, 6 songs, straight to the point. They're not really long at all. It's probably the total runtime is probably about 18, 20 minutes, if that. This is a little clip from a track on the project. It's called Let It Go. I used the beat by this producer named Evil Needle. The beat is dope, and I'm just play the hook real quick. Like this stuff isn't mixed, and it might change the next time you hear it. So here it goes. I'm sick and tired of the love game. I gotta let it go. You want me to stick around? You want me to be down? Mama, I can say no. I'm sick and tired of the game. I gotta let it go. If you want me to stick around, you want me to be down, Mama, I can say no. Alright, that's it. Just a little snippet. It's coming soon, I promise you, and a lot of other stuff I'm working on.
I'm sick and tired of the love game. I